Imagine waking up 7 days from now with no pressure down there, no urgency, no midnight bathroom trips. That burning, that discomfort, that slow stream, gone. A recent clinical study shocked the medical community when it revealed a simple natural method that reversed prostate symptoms in just 1 week. Yes, 7 days. Backed by real science. No surgery. No expensive pills. No endless side effects. If you're a man over 50 and your prostate has been controlling your life, listen closely. Because what you're about to hear might change everything. But first, let me ask you something. How many nights this week did you sleep straight through without getting up to pee? If the answer is 0 or 1, then your prostate is robbing you of more than just sleep. It's stealing your energy, your confidence, and your quality of life. The good news: you're about to discover exactly how 65 men just like you turned their prostate health around in 1 week using nothing but natural methods. And by the end of this video, you'll have the complete blueprint to do the same thing. Number 1. The study that turned heads. Researchers from the European Institute of Urology in Vienna tracked a group of 65 men, ages 55 to 75. Each participant had been suffering from benign prostatic hyperplasia for at least 6 months. That means enlarged prostate, frequent urination, interrupted sleep, weak flow, and constant pelvic pressure. These weren't mild cases. The average participant was getting up 4 to 6 times per night. Many had tried medications like tamsulosin or finasteride with limited success or intolerable side effects. Some were already scheduled for surgical procedures. Instead of adding more medications, researchers designed something completely different. A targeted 7-day intervention focused on lifestyle modification, anti-inflammatory nutrition, gentle movement protocols, and one specific natural supplement. The results were extraordinary. After just 7 days, over 70% reported significant symptom relief. 35% reported complete resolution of nighttime urination. Inflammation markers in blood tests dropped by nearly 40%. Prostate volume, measured by ultrasound, decreased by an average of 12%. But here's what really caught attention: the improvements weren't temporary. Follow-up assessments at 30 days showed that 82% of participants maintained their gains, and many continued improving. The lead researcher, Dr. Klaus Hoffmann, said this was the fastest reversal of prostate symptoms he'd seen in 25 years of urology practice. The study was published in the International Journal of Men's Health and immediately sparked interest from urologists worldwide. So what exactly did these men do? And more importantly, how can you replicate their success starting today? Let's break down the complete protocol, step by step. Number 2. Reduce inflammation with prostate power foods. Day 1 starts in your kitchen, because inflammation is the root cause of prostate swelling and pain. The first move is eliminating what fuels the fire. The study participants immediately removed all inflammatory foods: red meat, fried foods, dairy products, refined sugar, and processed grains. This isn't a permanent elimination diet, but a 7-day reset to give your prostate a chance to calm down. Here's why each of these foods had to go. Red meat, especially processed varieties like bacon and sausage, contains compounds called advanced glycation end products that trigger inflammatory pathways. Fried foods contain trans fats and oxidized oils that create cellular damage. Dairy from conventionally raised cows contains hormones that can worsen prostate enlargement. Refined sugar spikes insulin levels, and insulin directly stimulates prostate cell growth. Processed grains lack fiber and essential nutrients while contributing to blood sugar instability. Instead, participants loaded up on anti-inflammatory power foods. Tomatoes became a daily staple because they're rich in lycopene, a carotenoid that concentrates specifically in prostate tissue. Studies show men with higher lycopene levels have significantly smaller prostates and fewer symptoms. Pumpkin seeds were another daily requirement. They're loaded with zinc, which is essential for prostate health, plus healthy fats that reduce inflammation. The study protocol called for a quarter cup of raw pumpkin seeds daily, either as a snack or added to meals. Green tea replaced coffee and other caffeinated beverages. Green tea contains catechins, powerful antioxidants that help shrink enlarged prostate tissue. The specific recommendation was 3 cups daily, preferably between meals to maximize absorption. Turmeric became a daily spice because its active compound, curcumin, is one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory agents. But here's the key: turmeric must be combined with black pepper to be properly absorbed. The study used 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder with a pinch of black pepper, added to meals or smoothies. Fatty fish like wild salmon, sardines, and mackerel provided omega-3 fatty acids that act like natural anti-inflammatory medicine. The protocol called for fish 3 times per week, with plant-based omega-3 sources like flax seeds and walnuts on other days. The cornerstone of the nutritional protocol was a daily smoothie that participants called Liquid Gold. Here's the exact recipe. A 1 cup unsweetened almond milk. Half cup frozen mixed berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. 1 tablespoon ground flaxseed. 1 handful fresh spinach. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder. Pinch of black pepper. Half banana for natural sweetness. Ice as needed. This blend delivers concentrated anti-inflammatory compounds, fiber for hormone balance, and antioxidants that protect prostate cells from damage. Participants drank this smoothie every morning, preferably on an empty stomach for maximum absorption. By day 3, most participants reported reduced urgency and improved flow. That's the power of food as medicine in action. When you stop feeding inflammation and start nourishing healing, your body responds remarkably quickly. Number 3. The 7-day movement protocol. Sitting for long hours is one of the worst things you can do for prostate health. It reduces blood flow to the pelvic region, increases pressure on the prostate, and allows inflammation to build up. A stagnant prostate is a swollen prostate. The study introduced a gentle but specific 7-day movement protocol designed for men who might not have exercised regularly in years. This wasn't about becoming an athlete overnight. It was about strategic movement that directly benefits prostate health. The post-meal walk protocol. After each meal, participants took a 10-minute walk. This serves multiple purposes. It aids digestion, prevents blood sugar spikes, and most importantly, it promotes lymphatic drainage from the pelvic region. The lymphatic system is your body's garbage disposal, carrying away inflammatory waste products. The walk doesn't need to be fast or strenuous. A comfortable pace where you can still hold a conversation is perfect. If weather doesn't permit outdoor walking, indoor alternatives like walking up and down stairs or even marching in place work well. Morning pelvic tilts. Each morning before getting out of bed, participants performed 5 minutes of gentle pelvic tilts. Lying on your back with knees bent, you slowly tilt your pelvis forward and backward, engaging the deep core muscles that support the prostate. This exercise increases blood flow to the entire pelvic region and helps maintain healthy posture throughout the day. Poor posture, especially the forward head position common in older men, creates tension that can worsen prostate symptoms. Evening leg lifts. Before bed, participants did 2 sets of seated leg lifts. Sitting in a sturdy chair, you slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you, hold for 3 seconds, then lower it. 10 repetitions per leg, 2 sets total. This exercise strengthens the hip flexors and core muscles while promoting circulation to the lower abdomen and pelvis. It's gentle enough for men with joint issues but effective enough to make a difference. The secret weapon, pelvic floor activation. Throughout the day, participants were taught to gently activate their pelvic floor muscles during routine activities. While brushing teeth, waiting in line, or watching television, they would perform subtle Kegel contractions. This constant, gentle activation helps maintain muscle tone and supports proper prostate positioning. Many participants reported that this simple habit was the most impactful change they made. Within just 3 days, men reported less pain while sitting, more control during urination, and better sleep. The movement protocol created a positive feedback loop where better circulation led to less inflammation, which led to less pain, which encouraged more movement. Number 4. The natural anti-inflammatory breakthrough. The most surprising element of the study was the addition of one specific natural supplement that dramatically accelerated results. It's called saw Palmetto, but not just any saw Palmetto supplement. The researchers used a highly concentrated extract standardized to 85% fatty acids, taken at a dose of 320 milligrams daily. This specific formulation and dosage is crucial because most commercial saw Palmetto supplements are either too weak or poorly absorbed. Saw Palmetto works through multiple mechanisms. First, it blocks the enzyme 5-alpha reductase, which converts testosterone into DHT, dihydrotestosterone. DHT is the hormone primarily responsible for prostate enlargement. By reducing DHT levels, the prostate can gradually return to normal size. Second, saw Palmetto has direct anti-inflammatory effects on prostate tissue. It reduces the production of inflammatory compounds called leukotrienes, which cause swelling and pain in the prostate. Third, it helps relax the smooth muscle around the prostate and bladder neck, improving urine flow immediately while the long-term shrinking process occurs. In this study, men took their saw Palmetto supplement with breakfast, along with a source of healthy fat to improve absorption. The fat could be from the morning smoothie, a few nuts, or even a teaspoon of olive oil. The results were remarkable. Within 1 week, nighttime bathroom trips dropped by an average of 60%. Pressure and discomfort in the lower abdomen reduced significantly. Urinary flow improved dramatically, with some men reporting the strongest stream they'd had in years. What makes saw Palmetto particularly appealing is its safety profile. Unlike prescription medications that can cause dizziness, sexual dysfunction, or cognitive issues, saw Palmetto is remarkably well tolerated. The only minor side effect reported in the study was occasional mild stomach upset if taken on an empty stomach. This isn't hype or marketing claims. It's published research from a peer-reviewed medical journal. Saw Palmetto has been studied in over 20 clinical trials involving thousands of men, consistently showing benefits for prostate health. Always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you're taking medications or have other health conditions. But for most men, saw Palmetto represents a safe, natural alternative to pharmaceutical intervention. Number 5. Strengthen your pelvic floor with targeted exercises. The pelvic floor muscles are like a hammock that supports your bladder, prostate, and rectum. As men age, these muscles weaken, leading to poor bladder control, increased prostate pressure, and reduced sexual function. The study included a specific pelvic floor strengthening protocol that participants could perform at home without any equipment. These exercises take less than 15 minutes total daily but create profound improvements in prostate symptoms. Advanced Kegel technique. Most men have heard of Kegels but don't perform them correctly. The study taught a progressive Kegel protocol that builds strength systematically. Week 1 starts with basic contractions. Tighten the muscles you'd use to stop urination midstream. Hold for 5 seconds, then relax for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times, 3 sessions daily. The key is proper identification of the correct muscles. You should feel a lifting sensation in your pelvic floor, not tension in your buttocks, thighs, or abdomen. If you're unsure, try stopping your urine stream mid-flow once or twice to identify the right muscles, then practice the exercises when not urinating. Bridge pose progression. This exercise strengthens the entire posterior chain while specifically targeting pelvic floor muscles. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift your hips, creating a straight line from knees to shoulders. Hold this position for 10 seconds while maintaining normal breathing. The key is to engage your pelvic floor muscles as you lift, creating stability from the inside out. Perform 10 repetitions, building up to 20 as strength improves. For added challenge, try single leg bridges or place a small pillow between your knees and squeeze while bridging. Seated marching with core integration. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one knee toward your chest while maintaining good posture. Lower the leg with control, then repeat with the other leg. This exercise challenges your core stability while promoting circulation to the pelvic region. Perform 20 reps per leg, focusing on smooth, controlled movement rather than speed. Deep breathing with pelvic floor coordination. This advanced technique teaches coordination between your diaphragm and pelvic floor muscles. Lie comfortably with one hand on your chest and one on your belly. As you inhale slowly through your nose, allow your belly to rise while gently relaxing your pelvic floor. As you exhale through pursed lips, gently contract your pelvic floor while your belly falls. This breathing pattern promotes relaxation, reduces stress hormones, and improves pelvic floor function. Practice for 5 minutes daily, preferably before bed. Within 1 week, study participants reported dramatically better bladder control, reduced post-urination dribbling, and increased confidence in social situations. The exercises work because they address the mechanical aspects of prostate problems that supplements and diet alone cannot fix. Number 6. Master hydration for prostate health. Most men make critical hydration mistakes that worsen prostate symptoms. They either drink too little, causing concentrated urine that irritates the bladder, or they drink too much too late in the day, guaranteeing nighttime wake-ups. The study taught a specific hydration protocol that optimizes kidney function while minimizing nighttime disruption. The 8-glass rule with timing. Participants consumed 8 glasses of filtered water daily, but the timing was crucial. 4 glasses before noon, 3 glasses between noon and 5 p.m., and 1 glass between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. No water after 7 p.m. except for tiny sips if taking evening medications. This front-loaded approach ensures adequate hydration for optimal kidney function while allowing time for the bladder to empty before bed. Water quality matters. The study used filtered water exclusively, removing chlorine, fluoride, and other chemicals that can irritate the urinary tract. A simple carbon filter pitcher or faucet attachment is sufficient for most homes. Strategic beverage elimination. All caffeine, alcohol, and artificial sweeteners were eliminated for the 7-day protocol. Caffeine is a diuretic that increases urine production and can irritate the bladder. Alcohol disrupts sleep patterns and increases nighttime urination. Artificial sweeteners, particularly aspartame, can cause bladder irritation in sensitive individuals. Therapeutic beverages. 2 specific beverages were added to the daily routine. Nettle leaf tea became a morning and afternoon staple. Nettle naturally supports urinary flow and has mild anti-inflammatory properties. The second therapeutic drink was tart cherry juice, diluted 1:1 with water. Tart cherries contain compounds that reduce inflammation and support healthy sleep patterns. Participants consumed 4 ounces of this mixture with dinner. The hydration-circulation connection. Proper hydration does more than just maintain kidney function. It helps your body flush out inflammatory compounds, maintains healthy blood viscosity for better circulation, and supports the lymphatic system in removing cellular waste. When you hydrate correctly, you literally help your body clean house, removing the inflammatory debris that contributes to prostate swelling. Number 7. Optimize sleep for hormonal healing. Prostate health is intimately connected to hormone balance, particularly testosterone and melatonin. Both hormones are primarily produced and regulated during deep sleep, making sleep quality crucial for prostate recovery. The study implemented a comprehensive sleep optimization protocol that addressed both sleep hygiene and hormonal support. The darkness protocol. Participants slept in complete darkness, using blackout curtains or eye masks to eliminate all light sources. Even small amounts of light can suppress melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep cycles and has direct anti-inflammatory effects on the prostate. Screen curfew. All electronic devices were turned off after 8 p.m. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, computers, and televisions disrupts circadian rhythms and suppresses melatonin production for hours after exposure. Temperature control. Bedroom temperature was maintained between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. A cooler environment promotes deeper sleep and supports natural testosterone production, which peaks during the deepest sleep phases. Melatonin supplementation. Participants took 3 milligrams of immediate-release melatonin 30 minutes before their target bedtime. This wasn't just for sleep support. Melatonin has direct anti-inflammatory effects on prostate tissue and helps regulate hormone balance. The wind-down routine. Starting 1 hour before bed, participants followed a consistent routine. Dim lights, gentle stretching, reading or quiet music, and the deep breathing exercises mentioned earlier. This routine signals to your nervous system that it's time to shift from the active, sympathetic state to the restorative, parasympathetic state necessary for healing. Morning light exposure. Upon waking, participants spent at least 10 minutes outside or by a bright window. Morning light exposure helps regulate circadian rhythms and ensures proper melatonin production the following night. The results were remarkable. Better sleep meant faster healing, deeper cellular repair, and more balanced hormones. Many participants reported that improved sleep quality was the most noticeable benefit, with prostate symptoms improving as a secondary effect. Number 8. Avoid critical mistakes that sabotage progress. Even with the best intentions, many men make common mistakes that slow or prevent prostate healing. The study identified and addressed these pitfalls specifically. Mistake number 1. The hold it habit. Many men try to retrain their bladder by delaying urination when they feel the urge. This strategy backfires by putting additional stress on the bladder and increasing pressure on the prostate. Study participants were trained to respond immediately to urination urges and to practice double voiding, urinating, pausing for 15 seconds, then attempting to urinate again. This technique empties the bladder more completely, reducing urgency and preventing bacterial buildup. Mistake number 2, inconsistent timing. Some men take their supplements sporadically or change the timing daily. Consistency is crucial for maintaining steady blood levels of active compounds. Participants took their saw Palmetto at the same time every day with breakfast. Mistake number 3, all or nothing thinking. Men often try to implement every change perfectly from day one, then abandon the entire program when they slip up. The study emphasized gradual implementation and self-compassion for imperfections. Mistake number 4, ignoring stress management. Physical interventions alone aren't enough if chronic stress keeps cortisol levels elevated. Participants learned simple stress management techniques like the 4-7-8 breathing pattern, inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8, and practiced it twice daily. Mistake number 5, inadequate progress tracking. Without objective measurements, it's easy to miss subtle improvements or become discouraged. The study used standardized assessment tools that participants could use at home. Number 9. Track progress with scientific precision. The researchers used the International Prostate Symptom Score, IPSS, a validated questionnaire that provides objective measurement of prostate symptoms. You can use this same tool to track your progress. The IPSS asks 7 questions, each scored from 0, never, to 5, almost always. 1. How often do you have the sensation of not emptying your bladder completely after urination? 2. How often do you have to urinate again less than 2 hours after you finished urinating? 3. How often do you stop and start again several times when urinating? 4. How often do you find it difficult to postpone urination? 5. How often do you have a weak urinary stream? 6. How often do you have to push or strain to begin urination? 7. How many times do you typically get up to urinate from the time you go to bed until you get up in the morning? Your total score indicates symptom severity. 0 to 7 is mild, 8 to 19 is moderate, and 20 to 35 is severe. In the study, participants completed the IPSS on day 1 and day 7. The average starting score was 18.3, moderate symptoms. After 7 days, the average score dropped to 8.7, mild symptoms, a 52% improvement. Additional tracking methods included urination diary. Participants recorded the time and volume of each urination for 3 days before starting and 3 days at the end. This objective data showed dramatic improvements in nighttime frequency and daytime urgency. Sleep quality assessment. Using a simple 1 to 10 scale, participants rated their sleep quality each morning. Average scores improved from 4.2 to 7.8 over the 7-day period. Energy level tracking. Daily energy levels were rated on a 1 to 10 scale. As sleep improved and symptoms decreased, energy levels rose significantly. Subjective well-being. Participants rated their overall sense of well-being and confidence daily. This psychological component is crucial because prostate problems affect much more than just physical symptoms. Number 10. The complete 7-day timeline. Here's exactly what happens when you follow the protocol correctly. Day 1 to 2. Initial inflammation reduction begins. You may notice slightly less urgency and pressure. Sleep may improve due to the new evening routine. Day 3 to 4. Anti-inflammatory foods and saw Palmetto reach therapeutic levels. Many men notice improved urine flow and reduced burning sensations. Day 5 to 6. Pelvic floor exercises begin showing results. Better muscle tone leads to improved bladder control and reduced post-urination dribbling. Day 7. Most participants experience significant symptom relief. Nighttime urination often drops by 50% or more, and energy levels improve dramatically due to better sleep. Beyond day 7, continued improvement is typical for those who maintain the protocol. Many men report complete resolution of symptoms within 30 days. Number 11. Who needs this protocol most urgently? If you recognize yourself in any of these scenarios, don't wait another day to start. You're waking up 3 or more times per night to urinate. You feel pressure or discomfort when sitting for extended periods. Your urine stream has become noticeably weaker or interrupted. You're avoiding activities due to bathroom concerns. You're taking medications that aren't providing adequate relief. You're scheduled for prostate surgery but want to try natural alternatives first. Prostate issues don't improve on their own. They typically worsen gradually, leading to complications like urinary tract infections, bladder stones, or complete urinary retention requiring emergency catheterization. The 7-day protocol offers hope for rapid improvement using safe, natural methods. Even if you only experience partial improvement, you'll have valuable information about what works for your body and can build on that foundation. Number 12. What if traditional treatments haven't worked? Many study participants had already tried conventional treatments with disappointing results. Common medications like tamsulosin, Flomax, and finasteride, Proscar, treat symptoms rather than addressing root causes. Tamsulosin relaxes smooth muscle around the prostate but doesn't reduce inflammation or shrink enlarged tissue. Finasteride blocks DHT production but can cause sexual side effects and doesn't address lifestyle factors that contribute to prostate problems. The 7-day protocol works because it targets multiple root causes simultaneously. A reduces inflammation through dietary changes. A improves circulation through strategic movement. A supports hormone balance through sleep optimization. A strengthens supportive muscles through targeted exercises. A provides direct prostate support through Palmetto. This comprehensive approach often succeeds where single interventions fail. Number 13. Your complete daily schedule. Here's your new 7-day routine. Upon waking, 6 to 7 a.m. 5 minutes of gentle stretching and pelvic tilts. Full glass of filtered water. A 10 minutes of outdoor light exposure. Breakfast, 7 to 8 a.m. Prostate Power Smoothie. A Palmetto supplement with healthy fat. A first Kegel session, 10 contractions. Mid-morning, 10 a.m. A nettle leaf tea. A glass of water. After lunch, 12:30 p.m. 10-minute walk. A glass of water. Afternoon, 3 p.m. A second nettle leaf tea. A glass of water. A second Kegel session. After dinner, 6 p.m. 10-minute walk. A tart cherry juice mixture. A last glass of water for the day. Evening routine, 8 to 9 p.m. A all screens off. A bridge exercises and pelvic floor routine. A deep breathing with pelvic floor coordination. A melatonin supplement. Bedtime, 9 to 10 p.m. A complete darkness. A cool room temperature. A third Kegel session. This schedule takes less than 45 minutes of active time daily but creates a framework for healing throughout the day. Number 14. Beyond 7 days, long-term success. The 7-day protocol is designed to provide rapid symptom relief and demonstrate what's possible with natural methods. But the real magic happens when you continue these practices long-term. Many participants chose to maintain the dietary changes permanently, finding that they not only supported prostate health but improved energy, weight management, and overall well-being. The exercise protocols can be gradually expanded as strength and endurance improve. Some men progressed to longer walks, more challenging pelvic floor exercises, and additional strength training. The sleep optimization strategies typically become permanent lifestyle changes because the benefits extend far beyond prostate health to include better mood, cognitive function, and immune system support. Long-term Palmetto supplementation appears to be both safe and beneficial, with some studies showing continued improvement for up to 2 years of use. Number 15. Take action today. You now have the complete blueprint that helped 65 men reverse their prostate symptoms in just 7 days. This isn't theory or speculation. It's proven science published in a peer-reviewed medical journal. The choice is yours. You can continue living with symptoms that are likely to worsen over time, or you can take action today and potentially wake up 1 week from now feeling better than you have in years. Your immediate action steps. 1. Calculate your IPSS score to establish your baseline. 2. Start the anti-inflammatory diet today by eliminating the problematic foods. 3. Purchase high-quality Palmetto standardized to 85% fatty acids. 4. Begin the movement protocol with a 10-minute post-meal walk. 5. Implement the sleep optimization strategies tonight. Remember, this 7-day protocol requires no prescription, no medical procedures, and no expensive equipment. Everything you need is available at your local health food store or online. Thousands of men are discovering that prostate problems don't have to be accepted as an inevitable part of aging. With the right approach, dramatic improvement is possible in just 1 week. Your prostate health and your quality of life are worth 7 days of focused effort. If this video provided value, tap the like button to help other men find this information. Hit subscribe for weekly evidence-based health content for seniors. Leave a comment sharing which part of the protocol you're most excited to try. We're here to provide you with science-based solutions that help you feel better, not older. Take care of yourself, take control of your prostate health, and we'll see you in the next video. Always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new health protocol, especially if you have existing medical conditions or take medications.